So the weather here has been unseasonably warm, and it looks like it's going to be pretty good. We have maybe some zeros in the future, but we can handle that, we think. So anyways, for my birthday, wandered through Richters and got a few plants. Anyways, we're going to plant some herbs. We have some transplanting that we have to do already. I don't know if we'll get to it today, but you should see, I'll at least try to show you our tomato plants, pepper plants, onion plants. Everything is going crazy in the house. So this is horehound. This is zone 4, so it'll have no trouble overwintering here. And we've moved our herb bed. I'm just trying to decide, where do you think the horehound should be? In a corner or in the middle?
Put it in a corner, I think.
That's why we keep you around, right? So you can give us good advice. And then if it's bad advice, well, it'll be your fault.
I think by the time we've decided it is bad advice, we won't remember anymore.
We'll have video to prove it. Alright. So we're going to put those there. And I may end up with more than one herb bed this year, but I think I'm going to put like my perennial herbs over here in the smaller bed, and then my annual herbs in the other bed. And the thyme I'm going to put at the front somewhere, maybe. Actually,
I think the front is nice, or the front and side there, middle of the side more.
right here?
Closer to the edge?
Here?
Yes.
I'm very indecisive today. I'm just kind of in a plant plunker-in mood, which I may regret later, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to pick up my chives out of my other bed. Just going to pick them up and plop them down over there. It's really hard to hurt chives.
They're like growing in the lawn almost.
Alright. Right here in the back or at the front?
You put them at the back again, they're pretty tall.
We had them spread out last time, and I think that it's probably just better to just put them in one clump. Or one area at least. And I had another clump of them. It just feels so good to be in the dirt, planting something. I cannot tell you. It just makes me so happy. Alright, that doesn't need to be in here. And then, what else do we have? I think we have sorrel we gotta plant. I think I'll put these guys over here. So they can grow big and chaosy over here. That's a little bit low. There we go. 2 clumps left. Here. Oh, look at that. Nice little worm in there. It'll just stay there. Alright. Here we go. And then we have a bunch of herbs inside. As the weather turns nicer, we can transplant them out. There we go, the beginning. It's nowhere near done, but it feels good to have something in here. And I'm going to water it in. Gotta give them a nice deep watering because this bed really dried out over the winter. Alright, there's a couple things I want to show you. I came in to water the peach trees the other day and I noticed the rhubarb has come up another year. Most of them survived. Maybe this one didn't, but rhubarb is so resilient.
So these are some of our strawberries that overwintered in the raised beds here. I even see some flowers there.
Your father has a sneaky habit of hiding them, the runners, in all my beds any chance he gets. See these strawberries, we have to clean them up, but they're coming back again. And all we do is just leave them in the pots. They hang all winter, and then about this time of year, I start watering them again. And they come back. So I wanted to show you how well the garlic was coming out. It's doing so well. So I'm going to mulch it. And I'm just super happy with how well it's doing because I kind of put it in late. I ignored it. I did not mulch it over the winter, so I wasn't even sure what I was going to have come up. But it looks like most of it's come up. We're going to have to prop the side up though, I think, on here. You can see the soil has really dropped on all our beds, but a bed like this I'm just going to have to leave it until we pull the garlic. So it'll be interesting to see how early we can harvest the garlic since it's in here and it started so early.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to have garlic. It was so hard to get garlic this year. So yeah, that's exciting to me. So usually you would mulch them before they came up. But of course, as usual, I'm kind of doing things backwards. I kind of got to do things when I have time to do them. So we're just going to carefully put it around the garlic. And it's just going to, in the greenhouse, it dries out so fast. So hopefully this will help with that. I don't want the seed heads in here. Oh well. Well, the rain held off all day. Praise the Lord. Now we're busy in the greenhouse, so it doesn't matter. So earlier today we were out enjoying the sunshine because it was supposed to rain like all day. And thankfully it didn't, and we were able to clean up most of the garden because we're going to get a lot of rain and then we won't be able to get in there, it'll just be too wet. So I think I'm going to mulch around the tomatoes this year with the straw too, because I was looking at Quebec Homestead's tomatoes last year and they look so nice and clean, having the straw all around them. It just makes the bed look nice. I thought that's a great idea. Alright. I'm going to water these and the peach trees. And we'll show you inside how our plants are doing. So the peach trees are just about to burst into bloom, and I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be beautiful. And hopefully this year, with thinning them out some more, we'll get even more peaches than last year. So my battery's dying, so I'll have to show you quickly. The peppers have gotten really large. Every one came up. We're happy with that. These were ones we had planted since. Some tomatoes and peppers. The spinach has done really well. So our greens are pretty much ready to go out. This is some tomatoes that we planted afterwards for my dad. So those might be going in our greenhouse or they might be going outside. The Egyptian walking onions are doing great. I'll show you the tomatoes over here. So you can see the tomatoes have grown quite large and need to be transplanted. So that'll have to be done soon. So these are the peppers that we had under the lights. And I think these were some of the ones that we had just, like they were just coming up the last time I videotaped, if I'm not mistaken. So they're doing quite well too. But what I'm really excited about is I've never before grown toothache plant successfully. And this year, both kinds came up. So I'm really excited. So we've got some lemongrass, and our parsley is just barely coming up, but our dill is looking great. And we have some basils, different kinds of basils. My piccolini. I think we have some cinnamon basils in here somewhere. And our onions. Lots of onions. So hopefully soon we'll have a video coming out of us transplanting those out into the bed, because they are nice and cold hardy. So we're going to put them in, put hoops over top, and then we're going to cover them up, and that should give us some more room in here to do some more planting. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time.